Hola familia, welcome back to Enlightened Blissful Souls. I hope that you have been having a fantastic day. In today's reading, we are going to be diving into your current situation and what outcome is going to come out of this situation. I want to see what it is that you most need to know about this situation and how it will resolve itself. I've already called in your guides and angels of the highest divine light, loving light, to bring forward what you most need to hear at this time, to hopefully bring you some deeper understanding and maybe a different perspective on this situation that perhaps you're concerned about. And to be honest with you, today's reading is going to be just a little bit different, or so at least it is for me, in the ways that I'm going to be laying out the cards and you'll be seeing in your reading. But let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose, holding it for a few seconds and exhaling when you're ready. Do this about 2 to 3 times and then ask your higher self, which pile or piles are you most drawn to today? Perhaps you want to pick with crystals, which I've also laid out for you, and feel out the energy. Which pile or piles are you most called to? And remember that you can be drawn to more than one pile. And if that is the case, I highly encourage you to listen to both messages, as it will expand and give you a more broader message and insight. Okay, for crystals, if you like to choose with crystals, we have rose quartz. And this is like a very fainted rose quartz. It almost doesn't look like it's rose quartz, but it is. That's what your crystal looks like. And for the middle pile here, we have yellow calcite. And your crystal looks like this. It reminds me of a lemon. Oh, and it goes with the color of the light bulb too. And last but not least, we have Lepidolite. Raw Lepidolite, that is. All right. I will give you a moment to pick your piles, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your divine guidance and intuitive reading. Okay, my beautiful pile number 1. I'm going to show you the cards that came out for you. As far as your oracle cards, you have cat. Oh, it's focused. A two-faced friend. You also have vine. Seek out information that will help you. And you also have harp, great happiness. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to organize them back in place. And as far as your oracle, main oracle cards, you have divine light work with in the world, not of the world. Look at how beautiful this card is and the details and how she's just giving in to earth. There's a lot of nature in this, connecting with water, animals, trees, light, air, and just becoming in sync with it, almost is what it looks like. All right. Okay, my beautiful pile number one. To be honest with you, what I feel that you need to know at this time about this situation or we're not going to get into the guidance or the outcome just yet. I'm going to pull an additional cards for you. Oh no, the flower just fell. 1 second. Okay, that's better. All right, my beautiful pile number one. What I'm seeing here, and as I was saying, we're going to dive into what the outcome of this situation is in just a little bit. I'll be pulling some additional cards. Right now, I want to go into and tell you what you need to know about this situation. Perhaps there's not really something that you're seeing clearly, or maybe I can give you a different perspective on this situation. My beautiful pile number one. I'm seeing here that you have been quite dedicated in doing a lot of work when it comes to your success, to your goals. And this work that you're putting in could be in yourself, perhaps trying to change certain behaviors, change certain habits. But I'm also seeing that for some of you, or a lot of you, there's emphasis around work with you. You've definitely have been maybe overworking yourself just a little too much. And of course, focusing on your goals and doing what you need to do is always great. However, sometimes we need to take a step back, take a little break, allow our minds to free itself and indulge in fun, indulge in the things of life. Spend time with family, perhaps, go out with friends, and so on. But I'm seeing here that you have been trying to create solid new beginnings for yourself, literally developing and constructing a certain plan and taking action on building something for yourself. I feel like this time around, you're really focused. It's like you have tunnel vision right now, and you're very focused in what you want to achieve and your success, your goals. However, you're being reminded, pile number one, that you are not in the world. You're not of the world, you're just in it. Meaning that we can't get too lost in our work or, staying so much to ourselves because we're so focused on ourselves and what we need to achieve that we forget about those that matters, or we forget about having balance. Because I am seeing that perhaps you could be feeling a bit overwhelmed with how much you have in your plate. Maybe you're trying to juggle a lot of things at once and trying to find balance, but maybe you're feeling like you have a lot of options and there's a lot going on at the same time. It's almost like you might not be able to focus properly on certain things because there's so many things to focus on. So you may even find yourself in a dilemma. Perhaps there's a choice that you need to make. Perhaps there's a way that you're trying to find balance in between your goals and then your personal life and the things that make you happy, and also indulging in fun things. No matter what it is, it could be something as simple as getting a massage or something like spending time with those you care. Try to be realistic with yourself, or analyze how much you can actually commit to, and don't overstimulate yourself with giving yourself too much at once. I feel like you've been quite busy. I'm feeling a lot of busy energy around you, but it's because you're so determined to reach your goals. You're so determined to better yourself, to keep working on the things that you know you can and will achieve, that you have sort of forgotten that you should also enjoy and slow down a bit. So there could be a potential that some of you are having a bit of concern when it comes to your home, your family, Or maybe for some of you, it could mean that you've never really had a good family. Maybe you come from a broken family, and your way of coping with that is to work as hard as you can, is to sort of, in a way, distract yourself with different things. And maybe not distract yourself. It's more so that because you don't have a happy, full, happy place where you truly feel fulfilled or like you belong, perhaps this is why you so badly want to create something of your own legacy. And that's what I see you doing. I see you creating your own legacy here. I see you taking leaps of faith. I see you going after what you believe in, regardless of what people may say and think. And I see a lot of new beginnings for you, pile number one. I really do. I will say you are in the right path, okay? You're definitely making the right decisions, taking the right actions, it feels like right now. It's just that right now you're being advised to slow down a bit. Perhaps you can meditate, take a day to take a nice long bath. Pamper yourself, nurture yourself, pile number one. And become more present. That's definitely one of the things for you right now, is to become more present in the now. And cut out a bit of the distraction that's going on around you. Sort of limit things down to what you can handle, okay? I also feel that you could benefit at this time from doing some energy cleansing meditations, perhaps listening to a nice cleansing energy work or meditation. I actually have one here on my channel, and I'll mention it on the comments below. And maybe as you're falling asleep or just taking those 10 minutes to cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura of everything that's going on around you. Because it's like, to be honest with you, I see you in this path of happiness. I see you in this path of creating the life that perhaps you never had, that your family never had. Because there's definitely emphasis around your family. And it's like, maybe you are a curse breaker, a generational breaker. You know, maybe you're going to be the most wealthiest in your family. Maybe you're doing things that no one else in your family has ever done. And that alone can come with a lot. And you desire this. This is something that I feel you could be feeling very passionate about. And again, this doesn't only have to be in career or finances. This could even be in beliefs. Those internal beliefs, those conditioned beliefs that generation after generation and society has implanted in you. You are breaking out of that. And do you know how much that takes, pile number one? I mean, it takes a lot of work. And honestly, not just anyone does that type of work. This is why most of us are not healed. This is why most of us stay stuck and continue to sabotage ourselves, because we do not do the work that is required to change and break out of cycles. So I see you in this journey, okay, that you're feeling pretty confident about, even if here and there you might have doubts, but it's something that you want and you're ready for. But even on this journey, there are certain things that sort of get in the way, whether that is your family, the doubts, not balancing things in your life. So definitely keep going in the path of pile number one. However, I'm seeing here that you're also faced with some sort of dilemma. There's something that you're feeling a bit conflicted with. And I think it has to do with how you can balance the old you and the new you, perhaps. How you can balance where you're going and where you are now. How you can balance family and friend time with reaching your goals, right? And coming to a medium, coming to a place where you're still indulging in fun activities and spending quality time, but also staying focused and determined and not getting distracted too. So with this card here, Vine, and it says seek out information that will help you, I think that this is referring to going within, to be honest with you, pile number one. I think this is referring to reaching out for guidance, perhaps from your spirit guides and your angels and God and whomever you believe in, but sort of seeking answers within you. And for some of you, this could even apply on a actual educational level, continuing to educate yourself in this matter, or continuing to maybe like doing research about how you can find balance in the area that you need it. Because you're setting yourself for great happiness. I really do see things working out here. It's just that right now, with this situation and finding a balance between who you used to be, the things that you used to tolerate, and where you're going, there's a need, my dear pile number one, to also ground yourself in the now, okay? Don't look. So with two-faced friend, I feel it's like you're looking in two different directions. You're being pulled this way and you're being pulled that way. And it's almost like you don't know where to plant yourself in the midst of all of this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards for you here. And this is what I was referring to when I said that this reading was going to be a little bit different, because I typically just pull out all of the cards at once. But this time I felt drawn to pulling out the outcome cards like this, or the guidance card. So the cards that I'm going to be pulling out now are going to be what the outcome of this will be and what guidance your guides and your angels have for you about this situation. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Thank you. We have the Six of Wands. Wonderful. With the Heart of Wands, which is the Queen of Hearts. I'm sorry, Queen of Wands. There, guides and angels. Oh, there we go. Oh, two cards. Right? Innocence of Wands and Movement of Swords. So this is Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Great. Oh, another Queen of Cups, another Queen. Okay, definitely becoming of something. Ooh, the Star. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful way to finish off the reading for you, pile number one. I absolutely love that for you. Okay, so what I'm saying here for you, my dear pile number one. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Wow. I just realized the cards that came out for you after really tuning into your energy. And I mean, this could not be any more perfect, pile number one. This could not be any more abundant and exactly where you're headed. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. Now I see exactly what the outcome of this is going to be. Wow. Okay. I'm very excited for you, pile number one, because your future, or the outcome of your hard work and dedication, the healing, the practices, the way that you're carrying yourself, everything that you're going through right now and that you're doing, is going to pay off in ways that you cannot even begin to imagine. I mean, there's definitely becoming here. Okay, even now, right, with the King and the Page, anytime that we have cards like that, which are kings and pages, which you have all over your reading with the outcome here, that means that you are truly stepping into a more mature, grounded, stable person in a lot of areas of your life. Okay, and I'm also seeing a lot of wands in your reading as well, which indicates taking action, having willpower, which you also have a lot of yellow. So instead of wishing for things, instead of dreaming about them, I see you taking the necessary actions. I see you doing whatever it is necessary for you to create the life that you want and desire. You're manifesting something huge here. Whether this is in business, personal relationship, it really doesn't matter. I feel like this could apply to all areas of your life, to be honest with you. With the Six of Wands here, for starters, I want to say that you're someone who's very unique. You have very unique qualities and skills about yourself, whether you know this or not, my beautiful pile number one. And back to what I was saying earlier, perhaps this could be because you are the generational cursor for your family, and in your lifetime, you are someone who is doing different things, okay? And I see you being some sort of leader, being of example, honestly. Being a teacher, like people who look up to you for sure. What you're doing here is going to be something that people will admire. And you're going to be accomplishing so much. Let me say that, pile number one. There's so much that you're going to be accomplishing. So if you ever have any doubts or any questions around whether or not you're going to achieve this goal, please throw that out the window right now, because there's no need to question it. There really isn't. What you're going through right now is only part of your story. It is part of your testimony. It is part of your development, okay, of who you're transitioning into, because you're becoming someone completely different. It's like going from your 1.0 version to the 2.0 version of you. I'm seeing you being so energetic, so courageous, confident, and assertive. You're just really putting in everything of you into this, into becoming this person, into having this life. You're organizing your life, you're helping others, you're taking charge, my dear pile number one. Another thing that I'm seeing for you, pile number one, is you may be receiving, or you will be receiving, some sort of news. And this news can come in any way, form, or shape, okay? Do not just expect a letter in your mail with some news, and that could be the case as well. However, I feel that you're going to be receiving some sort of, let's say, boost, or some sort of news that is going to assist you in this journey. And that could be even a download. It could be even that you're going to have more ideas, more clarity. Or maybe it's going to be that you're going to start connecting with certain people who are in this area for you to evolve and grow in it as well. Making new connections, or getting some type of education that is going to really advance you into what you're trying to achieve. For example, if you're trying to eat healthier or start the gym, meeting somebody who works out, meeting someone who eats healthy. If it's in business and finances, meeting someone that has these skills that you can learn from. Whatever the case, you will be receiving some sort of news. And it's the type of news that one hopes for. They're good news. They're abundant news, because that's the other thing I'm seeing for you, pile number one. I am seeing so much financial abundance for you. Oh my goodness. I don't mean to make your reading so long. It's just that this is so exciting, beautiful, and I'm seeing like a flower really blooming and opening up. And that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number one. And I'm even feeling like this is going to come faster and quicker than you anticipate, because there's change coming in for you. There's changes coming in for you. Big changes, good changes, transformation. Wow. Oh my goodness. I really wish I knew exactly what this is for you specifically, because I am feeling utterly excited for you. It's like I can feel into your energy, and I can feel how happy and fulfilled and accomplished you're going to be feeling. And let me say, there's a lot of money. There's a lot of money involved. It's like, you know, the money sign keeps coming up for me, and I just keep saying this is something that's going to leave a lot of wealth as well. Wow. This is going to be the type of change that you have been waiting for. It's going to be the rewards for everything that you're doing now. So that's going to be the outcome for you, my pal number one. That is the outcome that awaits you. You're going to become so much more aware of yourself, or not even just aware, more so emotionally and mentally mature, more kind, more compassionate, more patient, more understanding. You're going to be the person that you always admired to be. Wow. And, here with the star and ending it off with the star. The star is probably one of my favorite, absolute favorite cards in the tarot deck. And it's because the star usually comes in after the storm, right? It comes in after the tower, and the tower is all about destruction, hardships, challenges, overcoming things that really brought us to a low point. But the star is when you're at the top. The star is about feeling hope, inspiration, being creative, feeling a sense of renewal in so many levels. I mean, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically even. It's about bringing in positivity and balance into your life. And that, my dear friend, is exactly what I'm seeing for you. You're going to be feeling so free and motivated and serene and in sync with the universe and the stars. It's like literally getting to that period of stability and that period that a lot of us desire to have in our life after tough times. On an energetic level, because this is the other thing that I haven't really touched a lot on, I feel like you could be someone who's also very spiritual or very aware of themselves, at least. You're very in tune with who you are and what you need to do and how you're going to do it. And maybe you don't have those things figured out, but it's like there's a plan in action. And on a spiritual level, you're very guided and protected by your guides. On a higher level, this is part of your life's purpose. Oh yeah, spirit guides are definitely with you. Your angels. You're definitely surrounded, even loved ones. If you have any loved ones on the other side, I'm also seeing them guiding you and supporting you on this as well. They're rooting for you. Wow. Okay, pal number one. I think I made your reading a little bit too long. I just, this is so positive and so uplifting. I love the way that I'm feeling, just knowing that you're going to receive such abundance and positivity in your life. And I really wanted to get into details about the outcome, because perhaps right now, sometimes you feel like it's a lot going on, or maybe sometimes you doubt a bit how this is going to get resolved. And I just want to let you know, oh my goodness, you are setting yourself up for such success. Please do not worry about that. In the right timing, and again, perhaps even faster than you know, things will take a turn for the better. You will finally start seeing the rewards of your hard work. And the last thing I want to say is perhaps you're even like a fire sign, or you have fire sign placements in your top threes. And if not, that doesn't matter. That just means that you're carrying that type of energy. And fire signs, such as myself, we are very energetic beings. We can be very bold and daring and going after the things with perseverance when we want them. And so that's the type of energy that you're in. I want to also say that the number 11 for now, 111, could be very significant for you as well at this time. And yeah, my love, you are definitely in the right path. I look forward to how all of this will unfold for you. And I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for joining me in listening to this guidance for you. And much love, much light, and good luck. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your divine reading. I'm going to go ahead and show you the oracle decks that came out for you. For starters, you have Mountain, Major Challenge to Overcome. Along with Bird Perched, Waiting for News, Package Letter. Okay. And you also have dark woman, dealing a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Okay, interesting. And then let's look at these. We have take your first step or next step. Take your next step. And look at the divine light here. Look how calming and warm and comforting this light appears to be. Just looking into it, I feel like I could just trust in the unknown. Even though I don't see, even though you can't see what's on the other side, or once you get to the top, you just know that you can trust without knowing what's on the other side. And you also have going beyond normal. I'm getting an idea here, but let's see. All right, my beautiful pile number 2. Interesting. Very interesting reading here. What I'm seeing thus far for you, and sorry, before I dive in, let me just explain a little bit of how I'm doing this reading today, because it is a little bit different. So I have cards laid out here that are going to give me insight for you about what you need to know about the situation, perhaps giving you a different perspective to the situation. And then I'm going to pull out some other cards with guidance from your divine team. Okay. So part number 2, what's going on with you? Because honestly, I'm feeling like you could be going through some sort of awakening or some sort of period where you could be reflecting about some choice or some direction that you have to take in your life. Okay. This could be a time where you're feeling something within you that maybe or maybe not you have felt before. The point is that you could have an idea or a thought or a feeling that is coming up for you about what you should do and what direction to take. So I'm feeling here that your guides and your angels are nudging you. Your higher self is stepping in to pull you back in the direction that will most serve your highest good. What I mean is, I feel like you could be at a point where you want more out of your life, where you have like this calling or this deep desire. For example, let's say that you want to quit your 9 to 5 and start your own business. Let's say that you have always wanted a deep connection with someone, or to heal a certain connection with someone. And you're hoping to have someone who is as loyal, loving, nurturing, caring as you. Or on a personal level, let's say that you have always desired to be more disciplined, to be consistent in the things that you say you are going to do. Whichever area of your life this could be applying to, I'm seeing that you're feeling this desire, this calling to do more, to want more. And although this idea or this thought may seem a bit out of your way, maybe you doubt it at times, maybe you question it at times. Maybe you wonder if you are actually capable of achieving and having such things. But that is only an illusion, okay? That is only your thoughts playing tricks on you, because you're very much worthy, deserving, and capable of those things. Pile number 2, for sure, okay? I see that you could be dealing with some things from the past, I'm feeling here. Or you could be dealing with something that is lingering on you. Doesn't necessarily have to be from the past, like years ago, but a situation that perhaps for a while you have been dealing with on an emotional and mental level. And it's like you've been waiting for a sign, you've been waiting for something big to happen, a change, just like a boom in your life, so you can have a sense of direction. And your spirit guides are saying about this situation, you've already gotten guidance. They're already sending you the signs. They're already guiding you. You just need to listen within. You just need to take a moment, become present, tune in, and listen to the guidance that you're feeling. Listen to your intuition, pile number 2. Because, how do I explain? What I'm really feeling here is that you could be having a lot of doubt about yourself and what you're capable of. I'm seeing your solar plexus here, but I'm not exactly feeling a good, like, confident feeling with your solar plexus. It's more so like we need work around your solar plexus. Like you need to trust yourself more, trust the journey and the path that you're on. Whatever idea and thought that you have, go for it. Trust in yourself. Just like here, take your next step. Take your next step and start your own business. Take the next step and take the manager role position available. Take your next step and write your book. Take the next step and start your first video. Or maybe perhaps taking the next step to put yourself out there in dating or just in general. In leaving situations behind, even things that are not serving you, that you keep just thinking about it, and maybe you doubt if you have the strength to leave this behind, this person, to set boundaries. There's some sort of closing that needs to happen. There's some sort of there's something that you need to leave behind, and that's for sure. Okay. You need to listen more to your intuition and your gut, because I don't think that you're fully seeing things clearly right now, my dear pile number 2. And I really want you to understand just how capable you actually are. So right now with this situation, I'm saying here that sometimes perhaps you could be someone who's very logical, or you look at things in a logical perspective. Oh, but if I do this, then that's going to happen. Or I should plan this out like this because then that could happen. And if I do this, if I jump into that, or if I take a leap of faith in that way, if I leave it all, or, to start new, then this and this and that could happen. And right now, what I'm feeling for you is that it's not time to be so logical. It's not time to be so radical, because right now, this type of change that you're seeking, it requires a leap of faith. It requires taking your next step, even if you can't see what's ahead. Okay? And trusting in the divine, trusting in your higher self, in God, in your angels, that you're not alone. And if you feel it in your gut, in your stomach, in your heart, that this is the right thing for you, that this is what's going to get you to the life that you desire, to being fulfilled, happy, joyful, then going for it without needing to know how, when, where it's gonna happen. Take some time, my beautiful pile number 2, for yourself. Please pamper yourself, love yourself, open and expand your heart center, your heart chakra. Tune in to that divine love for yourself, for others, and be patient with yourself as well. Be kind as you are transitioning, healing, because there's also a lot of healing taking place for you, and I see that. But I do see you overcoming this, okay? There's a big mountain in the way right now, but you will overcome it. You are feeling defeated right now. Perhaps sometimes this doubt and this illusion that you're not capable really takes a toll on you, really leaves you feeling drained and like you can't keep going. But that is not true. You can and you will. I mean, you literally have the star. And I just talked about this in pile number 1 with the star. The star is one of my absolute favorite cards because it represents the calm after the storm. So this is only more confirmation for you, my beautiful pile number 1, that this period of your life, this phase, is only a valuable lesson. It's just to teach you something greater and bigger about yourself. You may not see it that way right now, but I promise you that it's only to teach you something greater. Everything we go through in life is about a bigger lesson or a bigger meaning. Sometimes we just have to learn to not victimize ourselves so much and instead look at things from a different perspective and say, how is this serving me? What is this trying to teach me right now? What do I need to learn? Maybe you need to learn that you are strong enough, that you are capable. Maybe you need to learn how to love yourself more, how to put yourself first more, how to be daring and do things without being doubtful, right? All right, we're going to go ahead and tap into what the outcome of all of this is. So this situation that you're in, what is going to be the outcome of this situation for pile number 2, please? Uh-oh. Dear guides, dear angels of the highest divine light, loving, healing light, what is pile? Oh, okay. All right, so we have the 2 of Pentacles for you. We have the Sun, beautiful. Oh, your cards are just falling out. And we have, 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Okay. What is the outcome and guidance for pile number 2, please, about this situation? Oh my goodness, strength. Talking about becoming stronger. Talking about knowing your strength and your solar plexus. Wow. Beautiful. What is the outcome and guidance for pile number 2, please? Thank you. The devil. Yes. Okay, this is really coming together. This makes a lot of sense, pile number 2. I really love this for you. And I love it because this is going to be quite a journey for you. I'm going to be completely honest with you because I want you to be prepared for this beautiful journey that you're embarking on of self-evolution, of self-development, because that's what's really happening here. It doesn't matter what area of your life is causing this, whether it's because of a relationship, career, finances. Ultimately, this is about you, pile number 2. This is about your growth, okay? And it's interesting because even in these cards, you literally, it's so interesting how spirit works and how they deliver things, because it's literally like you have, a challenging card, a positive card, a challenging card, a positive card, a challenging card, a positive card, and it goes on and off like this, in a way. And for me, what this tells me is that in this journey that you're in, this situation that you're in, it will be a bit of a roller coaster. There will be ups and downs. There will be days where you're feeling a bit more confident and sure and optimistic. And there's days where the doubt and the fears will kick in. And this is exactly why you're here today watching this reading, my beautiful pile number 2. It's for me to remind you of the power that our thoughts hold. It's to remind you that we have to consciously choose which thoughts we're going to feed into. If you're having negative thoughts, if you're having doubtful thoughts like this, consciously be aware of these thoughts and choose to not go down a hole or a loop in these thoughts, okay? Our thoughts tend to move in a circular motion, meaning that you repeat and go over and over the same things. Stop for a moment, take 3 slow breaths, heck, even just 1 slow breath, and become aware and say, okay, I'm having these thoughts that are not serving me. And decide in that moment to think of something positive. Perhaps you can call in your guides, your angels, your higher self, God, the universe, anyone and anything that you believe in. Call in your support team, your divine team in that moment and ask them to remove those negative thoughts every single time they arise. It doesn't matter how many times. Anytime you're having thoughts that are not real, that are thoughts of the devil, that are an illusion, that make you feel like you're trapped, make you feel less than, choose to not feed into them. And of course, the more you do this, the more you're going to gain control of your thoughts in a way, meaning that you're going to learn to not feed in to the negative thoughts. Anyways, my beautiful pile number 2. What I'm saying here for you with the outcome of this is that you are going to be going through a bit of a roller coaster here, because there's a major lesson that you're learning about yourself. And that major lesson is strength. That major lesson is teaching you to conquer your inner demons, overcoming self-doubt. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is why this is such a pivotal time for you. Honestly, this is like a blessing in disguise, because this is representing, this lesson is basically about mastering your emotions and being able to soothe and calm yourself in any situation. You will be overcoming these challenges. I promise you that. You know what? Come back to this video when you start seeing that you have overcome this, when you start seeing the blessing in this experience and what it's teaching you, the valuable lesson in it, and let me know, because I know you're going to be overcoming it, and it's going to be something so powerful and significant to your development journey. It's more so about like your inner challenges, overcoming the obstacles we face in relation to our own doubts, fears, and anxiety. But you're going to be learning how to master those fears and those anxieties. You're going to be so much more courageous and daring, because you need to understand that you have all of the skills necessary to be successful. You're going to be conquering your own inner worries, and you're going to be believing in yourself, pile number 2. Okay? This is all about mastery and mastering yourself, taming your emotions. I'm seeing clear skies for you. I'm seeing things really coming to be exactly what they need to be. And in the meantime, I do see that you may battle with yourself, with your old self, with these thoughts. You may battle with trying to be positive, and these negative thoughts coming in. It's like you may find yourself going back and forth a lot. I do see that. I'm going to be honest with you. But the reason why I'm being so honest is because I want you to be aware of that right now. Don't just listen to the words that I'm telling you, my beautiful pile number 2. Take this advice and remember it. Maybe write a note to yourself right now in your phone. Maybe set a reminder. Whatever it is that you need to do. Because when these challenges and these situations come up, whether they are with yourself or with other people, maybe you find yourself in an argument or a disagreement. Maybe you find yourself in a dilemma. Just know that this is all meant to serve you in a better way. So give it some time, my beautiful pile number 2. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Love and nurture yourself. I'm also hearing here that you could have someone close to you. This could be a friend, your mother, someone of significance. It can be anyone really, your father, a best friend. But there's someone that's going to be giving you some sort of advice, or that's going to be trying to help you through this time. And they're very supportive, but they could be someone who's very like honest and direct, and more so like, hey, come on, get yourself up. Let's go. Let's do this. You're better. You're good. And your guides want you to know that you could really benefit from listening to this friend. You could really benefit from taking their guidance, as it could really help you through this transition. The last thing that I'm going to be giving to you, my beautiful pile number 2, I'm also seeing here with the 2 of Pentacles, and that's usually about balancing things out and trying to find balance, which is what I really see you doing, is trying to find balance between your heart and your mind. We also have here the color green and the color red, which to me that represents your root chakra and your heart chakra. And of course, your root chakra operates from the lower chakras, which is all about survival. And your heart chakra, it's the complete opposite. It's about being more understanding, more patient, and more loving, like I've been saying, more compassionate. So there's big emphasis for you, pile number 2, about finding balance between your mind and your heart, okay? Do practices, exercises, meditations that help you tune in to yourself, to self-love, to clearing your mind. Because you got this. I promise you will overcome this. Major challenge to overcome, and you have the strength card, which is all about overcoming. Wow, my beautiful pile number 2. I am sending you so much intense love, healing energy, and light. Imagine my arms all around you, wrapped around you, and just holding you dearly, because you truly deserve to be that nurturing and compassionate with yourself, and to receive that from those around you. All right, my dear love, I hope this has brought you some sort of insight. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I will see you in the next video. See you. Hello, 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 my beautiful pile number 3. Welcome to your divine reading and guidance about your situation. For starters, we're going to go into your oracle cards, and I'll be showing you which cards are coming out for you. First, we have Shark. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. We also have Love. And of course, this can apply to any area, not just love. And we have Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. I'm just going to fix these here. Okay, I think that's good. We have Awakened Creativity. Butterfly. Transformation. I think that there could be massive transformation going on for you right now, pile number 3. And you have faith in the process. I love that. Sometimes that's all that we need, is just to have faith when big changes happen and occur in our life. Wow. Okay. My loving pile number 3, I'm going to be completely honest here. Wow. This is such a time in your life, such a pivotal moment. What is going on? And what I mean is, you have, wow. Look at your cards. Whether you're familiar with tarot or not, you have all major arcanas card. All major cards. There's only one here in the middle that is not a major card out of the 6 cards. This instantly tells me that you are going through a massive and very significant time and change of your life, or you have been, or you recently went through. And this is the type of change that does not come easy at all, my beautiful pile number 3. So let me also say that whatever internal hardship you're going through right now, please just know that you're being supported, you're being guided, and healing is definitely taking place. That's one of the first things that I wanted to say to you, because honestly, this feels quite the transformation, but it's a type of transformation that you're required to let go of something, and it's usually something that brings a lot of pain or a lot of sorrow or loss. Okay? And this is why you need to have faith in the process, because although you could be feeling with the 8 of Swords being centered in your reading, you could very much be feeling like you're trapped, like your hands are tied, victimized. You could be even feeling like you are anxious and fearful and just overall not good. You could be feeling hopeless at this time. You're going through quite the crisis with this change, is what I want to say, my beautiful power number 3. And it could be that you're even going through like a dark night of the soul or another spiritual awakening, because there's so much reflecting, there's so much healing that needs to take place in your life at this moment. But please do not allow the pressure of life and of these events to weigh you down as if there is no hope, because there definitely, most certainly is, okay? What you need to see about this situation, my beautiful power number 3, is that, I feel like certain things came up for you. There's things that were revealed to you, things that you found out about that perhaps you didn't know, or maybe you're seeing things in a different way now about a certain situation, perhaps a relationship with someone, perhaps some news or something that you found out that really changed the course and direction of your life. And now you have to make a major decision, or you have made that decision. But even if it's not about relationship, and this is just internally or in career or your personal growth, there's things that you needed to see clearly for what they are. There's things that needed to be revealed to you because they weren't being shown for what they truly were. It's like you were being deceived for a little while. You were keeping your eyes covered for a while and not seeing the truth about a certain situation. And while you were keeping yourself from not seeing the truth, you could have felt happy in this place or with this person. You could have felt like, it is what it is. This is good, or I love them, or I care about this, or this is where I want to be. Again, not to say that this is only about relationships. However, I do feel that it involves some type of relationship, maybe with a person. It could be even a parent, right? Or a friend. And overall, my beautiful power number 3, I'm saying that with this situation, there's a lot of challenges that are coming with it. A lot of emotional and mental suffering. And I feel like you're someone who's usually very optimistic, very lively, loving, nurturing. But this thing right now, you're in the darkness. You are in the pit of the darkness, in the middle of the storm. I see you, my beautiful power number 3. I see you and I'm with you. And I just want to say that you're being guided, though. You are not alone. You are most certainly not alone. You have your guides, your angels, loved ones watching over you. That's for sure. And so the reason and what I want you to know about the situation, to give you a different perspective and to give you deeper insight on this, is that this is a massive transformation for you. This is something that a whole entire you is going to be birthed. You're going to birth a whole new you. You'll be able to look back on this, my dear power number 3, and understand why you went through it. You're actually going to be thankful for it. And I know you're probably thinking, there is no way that I could be thankful for this, perhaps. But believe me, you will understand why you had to go through that, because the valuable lesson that you're going to learn from this, the strength that you're going to come out of this with, is going to be like no other. You're going to have a sense of renewal, and it's going to be a whole new you when it comes to your mental, emotional maturity. Because I see that you could also be someone that could have more boundaries around certain people and things, that could perhaps put themselves first more. But I'm also saying, this is a completion of a phase for you, my dear pile number 3. It's interesting that you have the Wheel of Fortune and the World right next to each other after the change. I mean, wow. I could literally do your entire reading with just these 3 cards here, because they represent all of the energy that everything else is showing. It's this massive event that took a toll on you, that is changing the course of your life, right? And that feels like it's the end of the world, feeling like everything and everyone is against you, feeling in a low point in your life. Perhaps you're stressed, perhaps you're anxious. And then with the Wheel of Fortune representing change, representing destiny, karma, an upheaval, but also the cycle of life, okay? Meaning that this has a greater purpose and reason, meaning that the universe is working behind the scenes to align you with what you deserve. Because the thing is, my beautiful power number 3, sometimes we have to learn the hard way. And that's just the truth, right? That's just how we are as humans. I've gone through that myself. Sometimes we learn the hard way. It's like, even when we know something is not for us, whether it's a job that we're just not happy in or a relationship, we still, most of the time, stay there. We still self-sabotage and don't make the changes necessary, even if we are unhappy. And so the universe says, no, my child, you deserve more. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to make this change. And if not, things are going to happen. Things are going to fall apart so that I can align you with something that's going to be so much more fulfilling, so much more abundant, so much more worthy for you. And letting go of what was, letting go of what we're used to, of the people and the things that we were holding dearly, can be very detrimental, very destructive. But I'm saying here that with these massive changes that are coming for you, these are the changes that are for your greater good. It's just that not all change comes easy, even if it's leading you to your destiny, right? Sometimes we just have to learn to accept the process as part of living here on planet Earth, as part of life, even if it's uncomfortable at times, even if it's uncomfortable at first, because you then adjust and adapt to your new life, to your new environment, to that thing or that person no longer being in your life. And what I'm saying for you is your guides and your angels are saying, don't back down, my dear friend. Don't allow this to defeat you. Allow healing to come to you. Allow time to be by your side. And know that there is so much success, so much fulfillment, and even a sense of belonging, like wholeness coming in for you, pile number 3. It's new worlds opening up for you. So you can expect to feel welcomed and to feel like you belong. You're going to be reaching a point, and maybe this is you now. Maybe this is in the past, right? But you're going to be reaching a point where you have gone through enough trials and tribulations, where you have endured enough hardships and learned your lessons, and now you're going to be reaping the rewards. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some additional cards for you to see what the outcome of this is, although I feel like these cards honestly gave a lot of insight on that. But let's see what else your guides and your angels have to say about the situation and the outcome of it, okay? Dear guides, dear angels of the highest divine, loving light, what insight and guidance do we have about the outcome of the situation? Ooh, Earth Mother, beautiful. What insight and guidance do we have for pile number 3? What is the outcome? Oh my goodness, 2 of Cups. I love this. Oh, yes. Please, yes. Okay, great. I love this for you, pile number 3. Do you see? Do you see? Okay. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, wow. I want to tear up. I really do. I'm really feeling your energy here, pile number 3. This story actually resonates with me because I too have gone through a very similar time in my life, and I'm now in this phase with these cards that are coming out. They're so beautiful and so positive and so uplifting and it's so bright. And I love that. I love how Spirit reassures us, and it's just about timing. It's about having faith in the process. Wow. Okay, let's dive deeper so I can tell you exactly what I'm seeing here for you with pile number 3. How exciting. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, and we have, oh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness! You have the Wheel of Fortune twice. And they came, oh my goodness. Pile number 3. I can't do this. Okay, let me get myself together. You have the Wheel of Fortune twice. And not only that, but they're literally right next to each other, right on top of each other. Wow. This is very, very, very significant. This is massive fortune. This is massive luck on your side, pile number 3. Do you understand me? I hope that you do. This is massive luck in your side, all right? This represents soulmates. This represents feeling like you belong, feeling whole. It's basically the good type of change in whatever area of your life. All right, let's go ahead and pull the last. Wow, this is amazing. The last card. This is really, really amazing. I'm like mind blown here, pile number 3. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, talking about new beginnings. This is so beautiful. Okay. I promise I'm gonna calm down. I'm so excited for you, pile number 3. This is beautiful, okay? This is exactly everything that I've been talking about for you. This experience that you're going through, and something just came to me really quick as well. For those of you that are relating to this on a career or financial context, please note that this very much applies to you as well. And it's coming to me now with the 9 heart and Ace of Pentacles here. That for a lot of you, this could also be relating to like career or your finances, right? Being wealthy, being abundant, being successful. But also in relationship, it does not matter. It is a general reading. So there's multiple different people watching this right now. And you take what resonates to whatever area. But just know, my beautiful pile number 3, that this time of your life is not in vain. It is not in vain. And I promise that you will be able to see that once you get out of the storm. Not only are you going to be learning valuable lessons about yourself, you're going to be learning how to love yourself. Okay, that's number 1. Perhaps this is why I'm also feeling drawn to the love card. There's emphasis around, number 1, healing for you. And number 2, self-worth. Knowing what you deserve and giving yourself what you deserve. Be more compassionate and patient with yourself because you deserve to be nurturing and kind to yourself in all levels, not judging yourself, now allowing these negative thoughts and negative thinking to take the best of you or to belittle yourself. But you're going to be feeling so much more in tune and fulfilled with yourself. There's harmony and balance that is going to be coming in for you in your life, my beautiful pile number 3. You are going to really tune in within. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, but for a lot of you, this could be like a spiritual awakening or more so like a dark night of the soul is what I'm feeling for you. And from your dark night of the soul, you find yourself, you get to understand yourself and see yourself through a whole different way. And that is what I'm seeing for you. There's massive harmony and balance. It's like coherence between your heart and your brain, coherence in your life. And when you have coherence, you live a fulfilled life. Wow. You are going to be becoming so much more independent, so much more assured of yourself. You're going to be doing a lot of inner work. That's for sure. That's going to be the outcome of this situation, is that you're going to end up really going within, really spending time with yourself, reflecting, nurturing, loving yourself, becoming strong, becoming wiser. Oh my goodness. It's like, I'm seeing you as like a little person, like a child, right? I know how a child can be innocent and naive, or like just doesn't know much of the world, doesn't know, the challenges and struggles. And it's like this child, now you're this child and you've gone through these challenges, and then you grow up to become really wise and assured and confident of yourself and really in tune with yourself. That is what I'm seeing for you right now, my beautiful pile number 3. There is going to be nothing and no one that could tell you anything. In the sense that you are going to be so assured of yourself. Wow. And you're going to be very successful. So again, if this is relating to you in a business matter, you are going to be very successful. You're going to be achieving a lot of abundance and a lot of, honestly, wealth, to be honest with you. Oh my goodness. I am mind blown. I'm so mind blown because my words are not putting the meaning that I mean to tell you. Like, I feel like my words are not enough for how I'm trying to describe the power within, how much you're going to be achieving for yourself, how much you're going to grow and heal. Oh my God. I really love this for you. I'm just going to leave it like at that. This is very, very, very powerful. And I just know you'll be able to know exactly what I'm talking about once you're able to get there, because right now, perhaps you don't really know the power within, but it's massive. It really is. With the Wheel of Fortune here twice, same thing. It's just that confirmation that you're meant for so much more, that this is a massive time in your life, but for great new beginnings, for solid and stable new beginnings. Power number 3. This is no little thing. This is going to be, or is, a very pivotal time of your life, because from here, the old you, this, perhaps innocent or naive or submissive person that people maybe would take advantage of or anything like that, is going to rise. Okay? People are going to value you, respect you, honor you, because you're going to be giving yourself that same respect. There's definitely solid new beginnings for you. Wow. Oh my goodness. There's also emphasis around grounding. You're going to be so much more grounded and stable. Oof. You know what? I love this. I really love this, and it reminds me of my own journey, and it's so beautiful. I tell you, power number 3, it's amazing. Wow. All right, my dear friend, I am sending you so much love, so much healing energy, wrapping my arms all around you, giving you lots of warmth and hugs, and best of luck in your journey. Trust the process. Please trust the process. And remember that you can take control of those thoughts, or at least you can condition yourself to not fall into a loop of negative thinking. All right, my beautiful file number 3. Thank you so much for watching this guidance video today. It has been a pleasure. And if you enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.